welcome to 10 minutes earlier. Today is the weekend special, which is an awesome day. Today we recap everything we've talked about this whole past week. And so far we've talked about fasting, reading the Bible, prayer. It's been a great week. Basically talking about growing spiritually.
Yeah, and when we talk about growing from a baby Christian to a grown-up Christian, those are three of the most important things you can do.
Yeah, they are.
Those aren't the only things you can do, but if you can get into reading your Bible and memorizing the Bible, along with praying and fasting, those are some huge weapons, some huge nutrients that will help you grow.
So just we got to focus on those things. If you didn't watch those episodes, go back and watch them because they're so important. And we are just glad this week we've been able to talk about it. Hope you're growing spiritually. Today we're talking about...
Hey everybody, welcome to Why Don't You Just Sleep In a Little Bit Longer? My buddy Cheez-It's here, and even though you can't see him.
Hey everybody! Hey Max! You know Taylor and Ryan have been talking about growing something called a spirit or something. I don't know about you, Max, but I think Taylor may have made all this stuff up. Have you ever seen a spirit, Max?
Come to think of it, I never have seen a spirit. Yeah, I think you make a great point, Cheez-It.
I thought today, since Ryan and Taylor have been making stuff up all week, we could make up some stories to tell, too.
That's a great idea. Why don't you go first, Cheez-It?
Well, did I ever tell you about the time I was president of the United States?
Well, I've never heard of that
I was elected with 32 out of 50 votes.
That's amazing.
And then when I got to be the president, I said no taxes for everyone who eats Cheez-Its every day.
Wow.
Yep. I did that. And then one time, I even took the presidential plane. I call it the Cheez-It one after I had it. And I went and I rained Cheez-Its all over D.C.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yep, I only served one term, but it was awesome. Matter of fact, I was impeached. Long story. But anyway, yep, it happened. Definitely not made up.
Wow, that was a great story, Cheez-It. Now, I tell you what, let me try. All right. The year was 2009, and my videos had hit an all-time plateau. I had all these people trying to get a hold of me, just, trying to get me to do their forewords for their books or get on their videos and say, hey, you buy this video, because Max Gelapino said so. And, I had all these people and money and lady friends and, I had everything I ever wanted. And then this guy came up to me and he said, hey, Max, you ever heard of Palancho? I said, what's Palancho? He said, well, it's this bridge over here in Idaho, and if you pay a certain amount, you get a certain section of that bridge. So I said, well, that sounds amazing. And then he said, it gets better. Every time someone drives over that bridge, every time somebody walks on that bridge, anytime somebody even thinks about that bridge, you get paid. I said, sign me up. I bought the whole bridge. And so, things happen and whatever, and come to find out, there was no bridge in Idaho called Palancho.
That was possibly the greatest story I've ever heard. Thanks for sharing, Max.
Yeah, Cheez-It. Well, it gets better, but we'll talk about that another day. Anyway, Cheez-It, I think this has been one of our greatest shows that we have ever produced. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, or actually next week, whenever you feel like getting up.
Okay, forget what they said.
Yeah.
Seriously, we made it. They're like, oh yeah, they made up everything.
We made it up, and Cheez-It was the president. I don't remember ever seeing him on the news.
He wasn't the president. Those guys,
Max Gelapino buying a bridge.
They would do a lot better if they would just let us straighten their problems
Yes.
out. and
give
help
you a
them.
script. You know what I mean?
Whatever. They kind of just are digging their own.
Yeah, but it's kind of getting fun. I almost don't mind that they're doing it.
I don't mind.
I've kind of stopped trying to keep it from happening.
Yeah.
Well, once again, forget everything they said. Today we're recapping everything about growing spiritually. I cannot wait for what's coming up next, so stay tuned. Well, I sure was hoping you'd show up today.
Hey, Toby, it's good to see you too.
Don't get me wrong, I didn't say it was good to see you. I'm just glad you're here so I can lay into you.
Okay, Toby, then I guess go for it.
I'm sick and tired of you and that little sidekick of yours ruining my life. I'm just a dog and I cannot be expected to line up with your ridiculous expectations.
Is that all you have to say, Toby?
No, it's not, Mr. Ryan. You and Taylor want to pretend you're so great on your show, telling everybody what to do and what not. But I think you two are just a couple of fakers. Did you see Taylor stuffing those Pop-Tarts down his throat yesterday? Pop-Tarts.
Wait just a minute, Toby. We are not fakers. Everything we say on the show, we do it. We believe in the things we talk about. Have you ever been around an adult that acts like a kid? They may be fun for a little while, but eventually it gets old and you're left wondering, why are you so immature? You know, it gets old after a while. It's the same with people who are spiritually immature. We've talked all week about how to make yourself grow. But how do you spot a spiritual baby? The biggest way is found in Hebrews 5:13. This verse says, "For everyone who partakes only of milk is not accustomed to the word of righteousness, for he is an infant." This verse tells us that spiritual babies are not used to the word of righteousness. This means they're not going to go around acting like Christians. They aren't used to being around Christians or acting righteous. This means they'll often do things that God would not want us to do. As we grow as Christians, we should find ourselves sinning less and less. People should be able to begin to see God through us. But when you stay a baby, this won't happen. What? We believe in the things we talk about.
Whatever you say, Tubby.
Did you just call me Tubby?
I sure did. I'm sick of it. Tuesday and Wednesday you guys told me to read my Bible more, so I did. Thursday you told me to pray more, so I did. Yesterday you told me to stop eating. Where does this end? Maybe you should make me stand on my head while I watch TV. Will that make you happy? I can handle this other stuff, but I've been fasting now for 45 minutes, and I think you're trying to kill me. Sure doesn't look like you've missed many meals.
I get it now, Toby. You're fasting. You know, sometimes that does make our flesh get a little messed up. You know, Toby, don't forget what I said. When you're fasting, go slow. If it puts you in a mood like this, maybe you've reached your limit for now.
You mean it would be okay if I eat something?
Well, Toby, you have to understand that fasting is a great tool. But if it makes you treat other people badly, you may have hit your limit. So keep doing it, and then maybe eventually you'll be able to go a little bit longer.
Oh, that's the best news I've heard all day. Begging strips, here I come. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Toby. Wow. You got it here fast.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought Toby was going to, I don't know, like attack my dad and bite him or something. Wow. Please don't take that wrong. We're not saying you have to immediately just go starve yourself all over the place. I mean, start where you can when you're fasting. Toby can only go 45 minutes. If that's where you're at, that's where you're at. So start there. Thank you for watching today. I hope you loved it. I hope you enjoyed it. Parents, if you like it, please share it on your Facebook. I know your Facebook friends will like it. Be sure to go like our Facebook page so you can see our stuff every day. And be sure to click subscribe so you can see new episodes every single day except Sunday. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. We'll see you Monday, 10 minutes earlier.